Okay, I want to thank you all for tuning in and logging on to another episode of Illuminati News Hour. Right here, Illuminati Radio Podcast. I am your host. I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. If you are new to this podcast, make sure you hit that follow button and turn on your notifications so that you can be able to get the news as we drop these breaking news stories. Also, don't forget, people, if you want to donate to this ministry, you want to donate to this podcast, the Cash App is $ Illuminati Radio Fund. That's $ Illuminati Radio FUND. Alright, so we have Mall. You know what I'm saying? This is the price. Mall. I'm gonna tell you what happened with Mall, and this is how they hide. You know what I'm saying? These people in plain sight. Mall had a particular task. He was the person to come to when you needed to do these ritual sacrifices, because see, these animals that was imported, these animals was, you best believe, it was animals that was needed, other celebrities needed in order to do rituals on. Whether you're going to sleep with these animals or you. Let me tell you something. But let me go ahead and press play, because see, Mall turned this, and this is how you know that this was a Masonic order. You know what I'm saying? They arrested Mall. This was a Masonic order that he was, you know what I'm saying, arrested, and they raided his place. You know what I'm saying? This was a Masonic order. They no longer need him no more. Because you best believe they got somebody else that you don't even know. The same thing Mall was doing by importing these animals and selling them or giving them to other. Let's keep it real here. He was not selling these animals to other celebrities. You know what I'm saying? He was like the hub. HUB. He was like the hub. Because when, like, say, Dave Chappelle is ordered to, you know what I'm saying, go and have sex with a monkey. You know what I'm saying? Say when Dave Chappelle went over to Africa to see his juju priest. And, you know what I'm saying, his juju priest said, okay, listen, as part of this ritual, what you need to do is, I need you to have sex with this monkey for a month straight. You got to let this monkey do all sorts of things to you, and you got to let them do all sorts of things to this monkey for a month straight. And Dave Chappelle might say, well, where am I going to get this monkey from? Well, go to Mall. Mall is put in place to provide these sacrificial animals for Hollywood. That's what Mall was. He was a hub. He was a provider. You know what I'm saying? You know how you got the Mexican cartel. You know what I'm saying? They bring they supply the cocaine. And then you got the drivers, the fall guys, you know what I'm saying? The truck drivers who drive the drugs all across America. Well, that's Mall. You know what I'm saying? They had a particular purpose for him. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and play, let you hear this audio. Audio number 1.
We got a tip that there was a raid about to go down at the home of Mall, the hip-hop producer in Encino, San Fernando Valley. Yep, and you know him from, if you don't know his music, you would certainly maybe know him from Love and Hip Hop. We see him out a lot. But police were around. It's not just police, but the SWAT team surrounded his home. It was a huge police operation. They were out there from before sunrise, staging, getting ready for this. And you see that's Mall backing out as a dozen police officers are standing there.
Now pay attention, because this is how secret it is. The only people that knew about what Mall was doing was the elites and those celebrities which had to go to him to get these animals, because these celebrities that got these animals, you best believe, every celebrity that got an animal from Mall, that celebrity was told to get that animal for a ritual purpose. That's what he was.
There's an armored vehicle there to take him into custody, and we learned moments after they went in and got him that they were there to investigate human trafficking and trafficking of exotic animals.
And as far as the exotic animals, we know this happened about 8 to 9 months ago is when this whole investigation started. So far, they have seized a monkey that he had illegally, and they're obviously searching other animals. If you follow him on social media, you know he has exotic cats, he has these monkeys.
I mean, come on, you got to understand that he had help. The same way the Mexicans cannot bring cocaine into this country unless they got help from the government. The same way Noriega could not bring cocaine into this country unless he had help from the government. Griselda Blanco could not bring cocaine into this country unless she had help from the American government. Any drug cartel or any drug organization, major drug organization, could not sell as much drugs as they sold unless they had help from the government. The same way, you cannot get these animals in this country unless you got help from the government. I mean, they got it where you can't, you know what I'm saying, you can't sneak a piece of gum into this country without the elites knowing about it. You know what I'm saying? So come on. You know what I'm saying? If you believe that, you know what I'm saying, oh, he just, you know what I'm saying, he just had an exotic animal, you know what I'm saying, fetish. No, that's not so. He was a hub. You got to understand when these celebrities when these celebrities are told to do certain rituals with animals, because they got to do rituals with animals. Some celebrities got to fuck sheeps. Fuck sheeps, you know what I'm saying? Have sex with these animals are made to have sex with, you know what I'm saying, by the Hollywood celebrities. You know what I'm saying? Some of these animals got to be sacrificed. See what I'm saying? Yes, some of these animals got to die and be sacrificed. Some of the celebrities got to drink these animals' blood. It's a lot of different rituals that is done with these animals. That's why Marley Marl, you would have never see. They use the unobvious. Marley Marl will be the last person you would think that would be doing anything like this. That's how they do the thing. But some of you may say, well, why did he get caught? Why did he get? Well, just like with every celebrity. Your time is up. You know what I'm saying? They no longer need you no more. Because they got somebody else to do that very same thing that you was doing. That's all. Let's go ahead and press play.
Always have some sort of animal, and it appears that that's caught up.
Yeah, he posts a lot of photos with these. In fact, look, we've spoken to him about some of these animals. He's gifted them to his friends, Justin Bieber. I think Sway Lee. Did he give one to Sway Lee recently?
I'm not sure if he gave.
See, he gifted them to his friends like Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber, you come on. He does sex rituals with these animals. You know what I'm saying? Sway Lee had to do sex rituals with, and you all know who Sway Lee is. Had to do sex rituals with these animals. That's what these animals are used for.
To him, but there's a video of him and Sway Lee with the monkey that we believe was the one seized.
There was a thing with Justin Bieber a couple years ago. Yeah, Justin Bieber, he gave him, I think, an ocelot and a monkey. And then Justin gave the monkey away in Germany. Now, remember? Right. Now there's another thing here, the human trafficking side. The human trafficking side, and Molly has been investigated for this before in Las Vegas. He has a home in Las Vegas as well, and there was a raid there. By the way, you're looking at 5 years. There were 5 or 6 people arrested as well. Yeah. Men and women at this Encino home this morning. This was a huge SWAT operation. That SWAT and Fish and Game. So this was an enormous coordinated effort. And the way these normally go down is if the SWAT team is going to go in because they're worried about security or whatever, they will tell the division of LAPD we're going in. Right. It was so secretive that the division knew SWAT was going in, but they didn't even know why. About the operation.
You hear that? It was so secretive that the LAPD knew what SWAT was going in, but they didn't have no clue what for. That's what the secret society is. And like I said, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Do you think an ignorant idiot or an ignorant jackass like Marley Marl will have the intelligence to know how to smuggle these exotic animals into America? Do you really think he had the intelligence to do this on his own? No, he did not. But he had the help to do this under the eyes of the government. Go ahead, press play.
I mean, it was that secretive, but it was a very serious operation. So, you know, I'm guessing that, you know, it partly is human trafficking, and it's partly we know that the investigation is for the part of the investigation is human trafficking, and that is an allegation that Molly's faced before in Las Vegas. About 5 years ago, there was a raid at his Las Vegas home, and again, they were investigating for human trafficking. So we don't know that much right now about the human trafficking investigation here in LA, but we know that is the reason they were there, and he is now in custody.
Hi, my name is Sheree Walker, and I'm out of Greenville, South Carolina. First and foremost, the cotton top monkey that he did have is illegal to have them as pets, and they're an endangered species because people are tearing down their natural habitats. But my thing is, why would you...
See, it's illegal to have these type of monkeys in America. So how did an ignorant idiot like Marley Marl had the expertise to be able to smuggle it in unless he had help by the government?
You even want a pet like that in your home?
Yeah, I mean, he has a lot of pets that you could say that for. I mean, why would you want an ocelot, which could do you serious damage? And it's not right for the animal. It's not right for the animal also. And so, look, I mean, he kind of makes this very, very public, and I think one of the reasons that this was such a enormous operation is that they were worried about their safety going into the place because they didn't know what kind of remedy that was. Yeah. And, you know, the police have to worry about, my God, what if an ocelot attacks me? Right. And, you know, and that's one of the reasons this became such a big deal. But it was a big deal. It looks like they have almost completed the job of whatever they're looking for. We don't know specifically because the search warrant that they got to go into the home is sealed. Right. But there you go.
Okay.
Buy the new Pixel 5.
Okay, so people, Marley Marl have finally turned himself in, and he turned himself into 33 months inside of a federal penitentiary. And see, this goes to show you that the higher-ups had everything to do with this. This goes to show you that this was totally orchestrated by the elites. You know what I'm saying? Masonic order, 33 months. The highest degree of masonry. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, this is news. I want to thank you all for tuning in and logging on to another episode of Illuminati News Hour right here on Illuminati Podcast. I'm your host. I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. If you are new to this podcast, make sure you hit that follow button and touch on your notification bells as well. Don't forget, people, if you want to donate to this podcast, you can do that by simply sending me the Cash App is $ Illuminati Radio Fund. That's $ Illuminati Radio FUND. All right, and don't forget, people, if you need you want to tune into our nightly Bible study classes, you're welcome to do that. Send me a friend request to my Facebook page, which is PSTR Michael Smith, and that's on Facebook. That's PSTR Michael Smith, and that is on Facebook. Till next time, stay tuned. God bless you all. Okay, how do I stop this? Wait a minute. Is that the stop button? And what the hell? I'm trying to... What kind of... It won't let me... Oh...